So I've been thinking about feelings lately and how integral they are into shaping who we tend to become in the future as human beings, or even who we currently are right now. And because I'm in tech, I deal with a lot of computers, machines, and stuff like that, and especially AI, now that it's been a very, very hot topic. If you had to take like a really professional person in a specific field versus a sub-tier AI optimized to do the exact same task that person is doing, you would realize over time that for the company at least, that the AI is going to be like the most important part of the company, especially if you were to optimize or measure metrics or output performance. And it just made me realize or understand that feelings are quite an integral part of what makes us human beings. But at the same time, they can be really, really, really massive flaws. Um, and and you could see this throughout history. If you were to take like successful people versus like unsuccessful people, in like obviously whatever metrics they use to deem themselves unsuccessful or not, and you will realize that the most successful people are the ones who undermine their feelings most of the time, and the unsuccessful people, which usually are the majority of people. And I just mean that sticks within the term in terms of you want to be something, but in your own eyes, you're not that thing yet. Not whatever we deem as successful, like companies, money, and stuff like that, but just you as a person, like individually. If they were to question you where you think you are in your own life journey, and most of the time people want to be a certain place, but they're not. They are not even close. So that's the terms that we're using, and it's just interesting if you look at whatever religion you are, but all the values and all the precepts and all the laws per se that makes a good person is a person who has learned to overcome themselves, and then it makes you a good person. A good person is a person that has redirected the way they feel and the way they behave based on what they want to do, what they have objectively decided to do versus what they reacting to. And if you were to sample like a lot of people and just ask them if they've ever been procrastinating or if they've ever felt anxiety, if they've ever felt fear, and most of them would say yes, and most of them would have succumbed to those feelings because that's the easiest thing to do. But the ones that chooses not to are the ones that decide to direct the outcome of their actions. If they're feeling like sad, they get up and do whatever they have to do anyways. If they're feeling anxiety, they sort of like trying to recalibrate themselves. If they're feeling fear, like I said, fear to get on stage, in front of people on the podium, they do it anyway. Those are the people that we get to reap the benefits of what it means to be successful, you know. And it's funny, you would think that the best place to hide something would be behind something that most people do not have access to. And most people think that the feelings are determinative. Most people think that feelings are sort of like this huge wall. And it's just sad how people wake up like 10, 20 years later and realize that, I should have just done the thing. I should have just done the thing. That's the motto of the Nike brand, is just do it, And I really do believe, because I'm not sure if it was Alexander the Great. I really think it was him. I'm not exactly sure, but he said that I have met the enemy and the enemy is I. Like, of course, there's environmental circumstances. Of course, there's like socioeconomic circumstances. Of course, there's a lot of things that play a role into who we end up becoming in the future. But at the end of the day, like when you're looking in front of the mirror and you're speaking to yourself, you do realize that there's certain things that are holding you back, and it's you yourself. And if you were to take charge and take control of what you want the future outcomes to be, and sort of train your feelings as children, because I really think that's the way you should treat them. Like, your children, like, for example, the child wants to have ice cream, but you should be like, no, we don't have ice cream. We probably have it like once a month or something. But the more you keep training that, I've realized that the more your body sort of like just gets with the program. It understands that if X is what we're feeling right now, Y gets done anyway. And Yeah, I mean, I'm not to say that we should undermine our feelings every single time, and obviously that's a really integral part of being human beings, and I do recognize and realize that, but you just do not want them to be in charge. Like, trust me, you don't want them to be in charge because you are the one that's leading the ship. You should be in charge, and that's the best way to live your life.